Rio Ingamoa, the name that's going to be surely on people's lips. And will we see, or are we seeing, a future England star, Liverpool star? We'll talk about that in the preseason game after this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world, LFC fans. Great game yesterday. 2 matches back to back, which is unique. Pre-season, Liverpool v Athletic Bilbao, with a team with Williams brothers with the team and playing for them. And it was, I would say, when you're looking at pre-season games, it was the kind of game where you kind of want that level. When you're just about to, play in the Charity Shield or Community Shield, whatever you call it now, you kind of want to be tested. You want to see where the players are in the development in terms of the pre-season. You want to see where the players are in their fitness. Just give me a second for this. Just enjoy this little beverage. You want to see where they are with their fitness and sort of help the manager, the club decide what is the next decision with various players. Because look, many players will be looking at, are they about to leave the club? Players will be looking at, are they leaving the club permanently? Are they leaving the club on a loan deal to help them sort of get in the shop window for later or for their careers development, or just in terms of helping them develop so that they can come back into the club fold and then kickstart or continue their careers at Liverpool. So it's really, really important time for players to have the opportunity to show what they can do and impress the coach, etc., etc. Obviously, at the moment, there's a lot of topsy-turvy stuff going on. We've got, obviously, Isaac situation. He came back to Newcastle yesterday. Obviously, I presume he's probably traded by himself, and there will be conversations going on. It was rumoured that his agent was at Liverpool, so watching the game. So he's always interested in terms of, all these little side plots that's going on. Now, we already know there's probably about, after 110 million, 113 million we've had on deal at the moment being offered by Liverpool, which was rejected. Everyone seems to believe that Liverpool's come back to then come forward later on with another deal. Now, it's quite clear, but sort of 2 weeks to go, Liverpool in a very strong position. The player is really making noises that he wants to leave. He's put the club in a difficult situation where he's basically saying he doesn't want to play for them no more and he only wants Liverpool. This clearly helps Liverpool's bargaining position in terms of, look, do you want to keep a player who doesn't want to be with you, who we potentially could sign for cheaper next year? Or would you want to do a deal with us and, let's have a reasonable agreement? 150 million is really not, I don't think is reasonable. We know how good this striker is. 25 some goals last season. We know how good it is. We know about his movement, etc., etc. It's an international level quality player. Is he worth 100 million? I would say no. I don't think many players are worth that. It's an inflated market. So what do you think is reasonable? I would think maybe getting some sort of halfway figure. 130 million with add-ons could be signed, or, which is rumoured a little bit, a potential 85 million deal and a player like Nunes, who's destroyed Newcastle on various occasions. Let's not forget when he played, Sir James Clark came on late and scored 2 cracking goals. And Nunes at the moment is a player who's also seeing what's going on with his future. He wants to play in Europe. He wants to play Italy, Spain. But Saudi have actually looked and are looking to make a bid for him. And there is rumours AC Milan are knocking the door, but I just don't feel AC Milan got the buying power now to really, one, outbid El Hilal, but also I kind of feel Nunes needs to pitch himself higher than that. I still rate the player, and yesterday he scored a goal, which again shows that he's a goal scorer. Just I don't know what it is, why it hasn't happened. I mean, there was also parts of the game where he missed a sitter, which shows why he's kind of going. And that's saying it as a fan of his. So Nunes could be offered as a potential. I already spoke about previously other deals going on, where we see Tyler Morton going to Lyon, and that give us about 15 million in the bank. I think there's going to see lots of stuff happening soon. I think you're going to start seeing players like maybe Elliot, maybe bids coming for Elliot. I think that's going to start happening when it ramp up close towards the close of the window and the season starts. You may well see that. It'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting what's going to happen next. But look, when we look at the game, 2 games yesterday, synopsis, Rio. Ingamoa, the name that you need to remember. Look, I've been around a pretty long time. I've seen False Dawns. I hope not to see a False Dawn. I've seen players like Raheem Sterling, etc., etc. And he left Liverpool. Went to City, and you can say he had success. I feel still that he was a better player than what we've seen, and it's a pity. Rio is. I'm hoping it's going to be something different. The boy's got quality, pace, skill. Clearly, he's got a lot of support behind him, his parents, whatever. You can tell, because this boy's got a platform to play. And clearly, coaches love him because he don't make the strides he made with Chelsea. Then Liverpool bid for him if he's not a good player. Last year, he was playing with the under-21s, etc., etc. Bigger, stronger level to get him his fitness right. And I think it's still... You can actually see, I must admit, he's getting physically stronger. He's not there yet. He's 17. I mean, come on. This guy is unbelievable. And yesterday, again, like preseason earlier, he scored another goal. A great goal, running from midfield, 10 touches, 10 perfect touches, and a quality finish. The keeper had absolutely no chance. And that first 15 minutes, he was lighting up. Set up a goal as well for Nunes with a header, can you believe it? So I'm looking at this player and I'm like, God damn, another one, another duel. Obviously, we didn't create him. He was playing at Chelsea before. But look, that's a future. Trading only, another player. Playing at right back, out of position. Out of position. I want to stress this. He's a midfielder. Playing at right back, out of position. He did not look out of place. His passing. Yes, there was one pass, one little error that nearly caused the goal. But look at his passing throughout the game. Look at his positioning. He was in right back, then he played second half into midfield. He had a slight little injury. I hope it's nothing serious. But again, I've been watching this lad. I think he's working on his strength, physique, getting a bit stronger, but another quality young player. Really, really, really quality. No Capitano yesterday, so I was interested. I hope there's nothing serious with Virgil. But look, first game, scored 4 goals. It was great to see Doki out there in the right wing. Another young player who we thought 2 years ago, yes, he's going to smash it. Injuries have not helped him. Just imagine that. Doke and Rio in 3 years, 4 years time? When Salah's put his boots up, etc. I mean, we've got some strength in depth. We've got an underlayer there that we need to really respect the fact that the club have done what they need to do to protect for the future, but also done it in a very cost-effective manner, I believe. Good preseason match. Second game, another good game. I feel the intensity was a bit more because I think there was a stronger Bilbao team with the Williams brothers in there. Salah missed a pen. We saw again Kirkes played on the left-hand side. I thought he was doing a defensive role. I thought he was holding himself back. Second half, he started moving forward a little bit. And we saw Gakpo doing what Gakpo does. sometimes missing a few. I think he should have scored a few more. Should have been a bit better creative. Etikike, great run, 6'3", down left hand side, great cross, leads to a goal for Liverpool. And just shows he's a creative player as well. And I can see that where he drops just into the midfield, combines and moves on. And he's got pace, got strength. You know, there's so many little bits of the jigsaw that Slot can now just look at, put into the dish, marinade, and serve it up. I feel at the moment we've got some exciting times, and I feel watching the pace and the power and the strength of the team yesterday, I kind of feel we're in a right position right now to start off a really good season. Really, love to see Wirtz out there. Wirtz just dropping off into that midfield. Frimpong as well, showing that, you know, defensively he's not as bad as you think. But that boy can run. So if he's out of position, he can get back. But what I like seeing, he goes that sort of 5 meters further forward, causing the left winger a problem. Does he go back? Does he stay? If he stays, he leaves himself open. And then we've almost got like 4 coming through up top with Frimpong, early crosser. Yes, one cross wasn't great, but early crosser, the ball setting up the striker, Gakpo, whoever's it. And when he does do that, Salah then comes inside. And what do we see? The creative Salah. Oh, you can almost see Salah now we can all agree he's got less pace now, yeah? He can't just run past players like he did before. But you can always see Salah as that kind of like number 10 creative midfielder. His ball ability, there was one fantastic ball I think he played inside. I can't remember if his Gakpo got the ball and should have done Gakpo should have finished it, but he missed on the far post. It was just like the defender was in knots because the defender expected the ball to come outside, but no, he played it inside the defender, leading for Gakpo to run through and should have really finished it. But a few times he played those past that Salah does. There's a point in the penalty, he tried to chip it. Salah, just keep it simple, please, mate. But it was a good game. We're under pressure. We conceded 2. You know, we scored 3. Nice to see. Really get the cobwebs out. And not much cobwebs. I think the players have been playing now for about a month. But ready to go for the season. And it's ready for Crystal Palace and see what happens. And hopefully by then we'll know what's happening with our striker position situation. If that's going to change, you know, or we keep what we've got. I can't see, like I said, I can't see Nunez staying around. I think the club want to get rid of and sell. I think we've done a bit of buying. We want to get some selling done and then finish off the buying. There is rumours about a bid for Guehi, but obviously it sounds like at the moment we're trying to keep to the 40 million of add-ons, where Crystal Palace want 50 million, and that's going to be obviously a situation that could run a little bit. Look, let me know what you think. Let me know who was man of the match for you yesterday, or you know, what you think about current transfer situation. Please like, click on notifications, and subscribe. Sharing the algorithms to anyone you know is so important just to get this out there. So just really looking to grow more subscribers, road to 200. Thank you, and let's see what the next game brings. Bring on the Community Charity Shield. What do we call it? I don't know, but whatever is going to win it. All right, take care.